Hey, this is James Glass, and I'm here tonight working on the tiny home, and I wanted to show you two creative uses for protection plates. So protection plates are these metal things so that when you go to run a screw into your top plate, bottom plate, wall stud, whatever, you don't pierce your cable, you don't pierce your plumbing. So this is kind of what most people think of when they think of protection plates, these little nail-in doodads that'll cover one or two wires through a hole. And they're going to be used by code anytime a wire is closer than 1.25 inches from the edge. I use them everywhere, so, whatever, they're cheap. But then sometimes you have to do weird things. Okay, I got a real weird plumbing situation here I've got this hot and cold water line up essentially at the ceiling. And that ties into my energy efficient design. I have very few penetrations underneath this house. I've got the double subfloor, and I've got drain penetrations I can't do anything about. But for water penetrations, instead of bringing any of my water up from below, I have only my 3/4 inch coming in from the municipal water, and that's it. It's part of the airflow and the energy efficiency. I have a really super sealed bottom, really super sealed, well insulated top. It's R60 at its highest, and then I've got these R34 walls. So what wound up happening is my plumbing went up high because it wasn't coming and everything drops down. So I also have this 2x4 wall between the kitchen and the bathroom, and this hot line is like 1/2 inch from the wall cavity. Now I could have used one of these plates here on it, or I could have used a real long 16 gauge plate. But I went ahead and put this 5x8 plate in, because what happens if I'm screwing and I miscalculate? I mean, I'm gonna scribe a line in the drywall and yada yada. What happens if I just somehow catch the edge, pierce the line? Oh my God, I got to redo the plumbing. It's just easier to take these 5x8 plates and, here's the trick, hold them in with roofing nails. They come pre-drilled in the corners. There's no hole here. Don't waste your time drilling it. Just tack them in with roofing nails. And now when I go to install my drywall over this, I am guaranteed that even if I'm kind of close to the stud, I got 2.5 inches on either side of this bad boy. There's no way. I'd have to work really hard to pierce my hot water line here. So here's the next trick. This particular, same thing, got this hot water line really close. I went ahead and foamed it, and I foamed this wall for acoustics and for structure. I got the bathroom here, and I got the kitchen there, and I wanted to keep the bathroom and kitchen sounds separate, if you know what I mean. And I'm going to be moving this home, because that's why the whole point of buying a single wide and building a tiny home on was, I'm going to be moving this home in 15 years. So this bathroom wall, one of the kitchen, the short counter kitchen wall, and the bathroom wall up front are all going to be foamed, because it's a lightweight way to minimize torsional stress when I go to move the house. So I went ahead, here's the trick, I foamed this up, and I just slid the plate in. I tapped it in real nice. And just to make sure that this plate doesn't move, I'm going to foam back behind it, glue it in place. And when I have the caulk out to caulk around where I drywall in the shower, I'll just run a bead caulk here so this never slides down the wall. You'll notice I also put some rubberized ice and water shield. It's a flashing that goes around windows. It's self-adhesive. I just cut a strip and put it over here. This is, I don't expect this plate to ever shift, but I am moving the house, like I said, in 15 years, and there will be some foam here, but I went ahead and, just as an added layer of protection, since it is kind of close to this edge, I covered the PEX pipe. PEX is pretty strong, and I don't expect there to be any problem, but you know what? Super easy to do. Protect your cables, protect your pipes. So there's two super easy tricks. Roofing nails to hold in unusual sized protection plates for unusual applications, and foam and compression to slide a protection plate in. The important thing is you get your protection plates in, because if you pierce a data line, you pierce a electrical cable, you pierce your plumbing, your venting, it's just going to suck. It is going to suck the light fandango. So use protection plates, use them creatively, use them in abundance. And there you go, two tricks for unusual applications with protection plates. Thanks for watching.